Hey guys, I'm Nicole and this is my first ever video. I thought why not start my first video with doing my April favorites, aka my quarantine favorites. I just wanted to apologize for my disgusting roots because, we're in quarantine, so I have nowhere to get them done. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy my video. Okay, so my first category is going to be my skincare. So I'm just going to start off with the cleanser I have been loving at the moment. It is the It Cosmetics Confidence in a Cleanser. I use this one to remove my makeup and just kind of do my first cleanse all over. I really like it and it actually smells really good. And it's not too pricey, which I really enjoy. So all my prices for everything and the products will all be linked down below, just to let you know. Anyway, my next skincare favorite is a toner. This is actually a very expensive toner, but I really, really like it. It's the Lancôme. I'm not even gonna try and say that name, but I really, really like it and it actually smells really good. My only complaint is that the hole in it is really big, so a lot of product comes out. But I really enjoy this and it smells so good. And I actually have rosacea, and whenever I use this, I feel like it has calmed down a lot. So yeah, if you have that same issue as me, I totally recommend this. So my next skincare favorite is the Caudlie Beauty Elixir Smoothing Glowing Complexion Spray. This is actually my second spray from Caudlie and I really, really like it. It has like a minty kind of scent to it. Not very many people like this smell, but I really like it and I just find that it really does give my skin like a nice glow and it does make my cheeks feel very smooth. My next skincare favorite, everyone knows in my family that this is my favorite moisturizer of all time. This is the Tarte Drink of H2O Hydrating Boost. This is actually my third one and you can barely see it because it's like a gel, but it's almost gone. I actually have a replacement for it already. I have super, super, super dry skin, and it's really hard to find a moisturizer for me that doesn't dry it out even more, even though it's meant to be a moisturizer. And I really love this one, and it's not super expensive, and it kind of smells like Fruit Loops to me, so I love this. Okay, so my next favorite are these Life brand makeup removing wipes. I love these. I actually used to use the Exact ones, but Life brand actually bought out Exact. I think that was only in Canada that they did that, but if you like the Exact ones, buy these because they're the exact same thing, just different packaging, and they also have them in different scents. But my favorite one is the cucumber extract in this blue. I really, really enjoy these. They're not too moist. They're not too moist. I love them and I totally recommend these. And they're a good price too. So next skincare favorite is actually almost gone, so I gotta order a new one. But this is the Clinique Take the Day Off Balm. You guys, look at this. I have used this so often, and what I love about this is that, obviously I said I liked the cleanser for taking this off, but if I'm wearing like waterproof mascara and I know that is not going to come off to save my life, I always use this. And I literally take the littlest amount, warm it up between my fingers and rub it all over my face, and it takes off my makeup so, so good. I recommend this 100% to all of you guys. And my last skincare favorite is actually a tool. Here's what it looks like. I think, don't mark my words, but I think it's called the Jade roller. This one I actually got at Marshall's because I wasn't about to pay $50 for one. I actually paid, I think, like $8 for this at Marshall's. My sister has a real one, I think, like from Sephora. And personally, I think they're the same. This one kind of squeaks a little, but it's fine. I really love it, and I actually keep it in my mini fridge, and I rub it all over my face when I'm done, and it feels so good when it's cold, so I love it. Also, my mini fridge is a skincare favorite, but I don't have it. Well, I have it, but I don't want to show you because that would just be a disaster. Okay, so for the makeup part, I'm going to start off with my two setting sprays. Right now I only have the Little All-Nighter by Urban Decay, but this is my all-time favorite setting spray. So I just wanted to show that really quick. But the one I have been using almost every day is my MAC Fix Plus. I use Fix Plus all the time. I'm always repurchasing this one and this one. I love it for setting my face as well as spraying my shadows to make them more pigmented. So yeah, I recommend some Fix Plus. And I have this in the coconut one as well. My next makeup favorite is actually for eyebrows. This is my Anastasia Brow Powder Duo in dark brown. Here's what it looks like. As you can tell, I really have used it a lot. I didn't used to fill in my brows because it was very difficult for me, but using this literally makes it so much easier. I also have the brow pencil that I love to use. Here it is. This is the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil, and it looks like this, and it's actually more of a wide tip than like the normal pencil ones, and this one's also so much easier to fill in my brows. So yeah, the combo of these are my absolute favorite. Okay, so for the last of my brows, it's actually a brow gel. So my sister discovered that you can actually take this Got to Be Glued hair gel and make it into a brow gel. So she actually ordered these little bottles online on Amazon, and she put them in here with a little bit of good smelling shit. I don't know what it is. And she put a little N on it, and I actually love this. I have struggles with, right here I have a scar and hair grows under, and it's really hard to find a brow gel that really makes them stick with the rest of my brow, and this is the only thing that does that. So I recommend DIYing yourself a really good brow gel with this stuff. Okay, so now we have some lippies. I really don't wear lipstick a lot because I'm working a lot during this quarantine, but when I do, these are usually my go-tos. So this first one is actually a lip gloss. This is the Tom Ford Ultra Shine Lip Gloss in Tawny Pink. I love this. It is pretty pricey, but it's not sticky, and it's so pretty. It's like this nude color. The one I'm wearing today with nothing under it is just this Fenty gloss in Fenty Glow. I love her lip glosses. I can't stand sticky lip glosses, and this is not one of them. Now, we have two lipsticks. This is the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick in Penelope Pink. It actually looks like this. It is the most perfect nude ever, and I love it. So yeah. And then last but not least, for my lips favorites, is a liquid lipstick. I usually don't like liquid lipsticks because they really dry out my lips, but I love Jeffree Star's formulas, and my favorite lipstick shade from him is Celebrity Skin. I love Jeffree Star, and I love Celebrity Skin. So, okay, so this one is Tom Ford's Tawny Pink. Also, guys, please do not mind my hairy arms. This is Fenty Beauty's Fenty Glow. This is Charlotte Tilbury's Penelope Pink. And this is Jeffree Star's Celebrity Skin. Okay, so now for the eyes. I have like 2 or 3 favorites for my eyes. My first one is the Soft Ochre paint pot from MAC. I actually brought 2 because this one's brand new, but I wanted it to look more aesthetically pleasing. But this is the one I actually use every day. I don't know if you guys can even see it. It's all like on the side right there. That's what I use. But I bought a backup because you don't know when you're going to run out of stuff during quarantine. But my favorite ever eyeshadow palette that I love, that I literally just got, that I've been eyeing since it came out like 2 years ago, is the Dominique Cosmetics Latte palette. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of boring. Like, just really plain colors, you know, like you can find these colors in any palette. But just something about the formulation of this palette is so good, and just the shimmers are so pretty. And I have a really bad thing with shimmers creasing on my eyes because I have really hooded eyes, and this does not do that. And also, I love Kristen Dominique, so I had to get her palette and support. Okay, so the last favorite for my eyes is this mascara. This is the Lancôme Monsieur Big. Pretty, I know, I'm French, okay. Anyway, it's actually a really, really good mascara. It has a very similar brush to the Too Faced Better Than Sex, except it doesn't, like, taper in the middle like it usually, like the Better Than Sex one does. And the Better Than Sex one always flaked off on me, and this one does not do that. I do have chubby cheeks, so I kind of get the struggle of where my lower lash mascara transfers onto my skin, but every single mascara has done that with me. But I just set it with a powder and it's fine. But yeah, I really enjoy this. If you want long, luscious lashes like me, go get this because it's really good. Now for some face. I personally work the most on my face because I have rosacea, like I mentioned earlier, so I really want to cover that shit up. So the foundation that I found that covers everything up that I can use that's buildable to full coverage is this. It is a pricier foundation, but it's the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I also really like that it doesn't get cakey ever, and it's really, really, really good for dry skin. And yeah, like I said, my biggest struggle is caking it on because I like lots of coverage. But yeah, if you have dry skin, this is really good. And my sister actually has combo skin, and she said when she gets really oily, this still lasts on her, and that's a good thing when it can last on all skin types. Also, in case you're wondering, I'm in the shade number 2. Now we have a concealer. This is literally the best concealer I have ever used. My sister also uses this, and it's drugstore, and it's not super, super cheap, but it's a very good price range. As you can tell, I literally am almost done with it. But this is, in case you didn't know, it's the, is this Maybelline? Yeah, it's the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. I have mine in the shade Fair. I remember my mom using this way back when I would dig in her makeup bag, pretend I knew what I was doing. But yeah, she had like this one and the real giant one. But yeah, this is really good, and I have dark circles and it covers everything. So now we have some Farsáli Unicorn Drops. These are what I use as my primer. I love these. This is actually my second little tube thing, and it's pink, and I literally love pink, and it smells so good. My biggest thing is that makeup always separates on my nose, always, no matter what, except for if I use this, and I feel it's because it puts moisture in my face, and it smooths my face, and it's just so good. And I love this, and I recommend it if you have the same kind of struggles as me. Go get this. It is pricier, but it's so worth it. You can also try out the little mini size. They always have them for point perks, so try that out if you ever get the chance to. Okay, so now I have some setting powders. I actually have 3 because I go between these 3 so freaking often. My first one, this is actually my second one. Believe it or not, I used the whole thing before this one. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Micro Powder. Mine's in the shade number 1 Fair. Look at how beautiful. It's literally brand new. And again, with dry skin, you shouldn't set your face, is what I heard, because it makes your skin look more cakey, but this does not do that. This is literally amazing, and I love this. So if you want something that's going to add a tad bit more coverage, go get this. Oh, and not look cakey, obviously. Nobody likes cake, unless if it's angel food. Next we have the Too Faced Peach Perfect setting powder. This is actually a loose setting powder. I'm actually not a big fan of loose setting powders. Oh, it's getting everywhere. But it's like this really pretty, like kind of peachy-ish pink shade. I use this mostly to set my under eyes. But yeah, I don't usually like loose setting powders because they really dry me out. This one does not do that. And also, fun fact, I put this on my beauty blender and I dab it on the bottom, like the tip of my bottom lashes, and it doesn't transfer. So if you have chubby cheeks like me and have that struggle, try that with a setting powder. So yeah, and then my last one is actually an old favorite. I've had another one like this, but it was in like a rainbow packaging as limited edition. This is the MAC Transparent Setting Powder. As you can tell, I love it. This is like when I don't really need any more coverage, but I need to set my face. I use this. Transparent powders, even though they're transparent, tend to still look cakey sometimes, and this does not do that either. I totally recommend it. It is really, really good. And my last 2 items for makeup are 2 face palettes. I don't usually reach for face palettes because it's very inconvenient for me, but these 2 I've been reaching for so often. So this is the Anastasia blush kit. I think this is Radiant. I can't really see, but it rubbed off. But the shade Coastline in here, this like coral pink, I don't even know how to describe it, shade is so, so, so pretty. And it puts the prettiest color on my skin ever. So I love that. My next and last makeup makeup favorite. I've been watching empties. But this is the Pixie X Rach Loves collab palette. First of all, I love Rach Loves. She's amazing. And this palette is so good. I actually use the color T, which is that one. I love that one. I have pretty light skin, so when I put that on, it just gives such pretty glow. I'm actually wearing it today. Yeah, I love it. I totally recommend you pick this up if you see it at your drugstore because she's awesome and Pixie's awesome too. I really like their stuff too. Okay, so my next favorites are actually 2 hair favorites. So usually I have a favorite shampoo, but quarantine won't let me have a favorite shampoo right now. But I really have been enjoying this Caviar anti-aging priming leave-in conditioner. I love this. It is on the pricier side. If you want a little bit of a cheaper alternative, sorry, my brother just drove past with a golf cart and it was really funny. Anyway, if you want a little bit of a cheaper alternative, there is the Unite 7 Second Spray, which I absolutely love too. I'll also have that link down below right underneath this, but I do really love this and I totally recommend it and you guys should go pick it up. I believe you can get it on Sephora. I got mine just at my local hair salon. Next, I've been literally using this for years. Years and years. This is the Moroccan oil treatment. It's just like an oil. You literally put like a dime size on your palms and rub it into your tips of your hair. I use this after a shower every time I wash my hair as well. Yeah, it's just so good. It moisturizes the end of your hair. And it smells amazing. If you guys know what Moroccan oil smells like, you know it smells so, so good. And it does not leave your hair feeling greasy. So, totally recommend that as well. Okay, so now I have a few, like, scent favorites. We'll start off with, like, the ones that you can, like, put on your body. So, I'm going to start off with a lotion. Now, this looks really weird, but it's actually the Tony Moly Peach Hand Cream. And it's a peach, and it opens up like this. It's really cute. And I don't know why I kept this thing on there, but here's what it looks like. It's actually a really, really thick cream. And I actually am almost done with it. But the littlest bit of it goes such a long way. And if you guys didn't know, I actually work at a grocery store, so I'm always sanitizing my hands, and my hands get really dry. And this is the thing that has been saving my life lately. So I love it, and if I could get my hands on it, I will repurchase another one if it's not super expensive. Now, I have 2 perfume favorites. So my first one is the YSL Black Opium. I actually have 2 of these. I have a really giant one and then this one, but I decided that the little one's cuter, so I decided to show it. And I actually got this for Christmas from my dad. I got the pack of 2, and oh my god, it smells so good. I'm horrible with scent descriptions, so that's all gonna be down below, but it smells just amazing and I literally love it. And my next perfume is my most recent one, and I love it. It is Juliet Has a Gun Vanilla Vibes. Now, vanilla smells amazing. I love anything vanilla. Vanilla milkshakes, oh, amazing. This smells so good though, and I literally just got it like 2 weeks ago, and I could smell it all day. I put on a shirt the other day that I wore when I wore this, and I still smelled it. I recommend it, so go get it. Now I have like 2 kind of random scent favorites, but they're not really random. They're more like room smelling favorites, I guess. The first one I'm going to start off with is actually a pillow spray from Bath & Body Works. I know it's really weird, like who mentions a pillow spray? But this is the Comfort Vanilla and Patchouli pillow spray. I love this. It smells so good. I love vanilla and patchouli. Like I just mentioned, I love vanilla. Patchouli smells really good. I love this. I feel like in my head that it helps me sleep, but I don't really know. But it smells good, so I recommend that. I also heard you can use it as a body spray, so I guess it kind of fits into my other category. My next favorite is the Homework Spun Vanilla Sugar. I just got this in the mail. It's a little damaged. The other one I got is shattered, but it's fine. I have been wanting a Homeworks candle literally since I heard of Homeworks, which is like a year ago. And it smells so good. Here's what it looks like. It has 4 wicks. It makes your room smell so good. I don't even know how to describe the scent. Oh, actually there's scent descriptions on the bottom. I knew that. So the scent description is spun sugar, whipped cream, sugared lemon, and vanilla. It just smells so good, you guys. I love it. If you can get your hands on a Harry Slatkin candle, do it. Harry Slatkin is the guy who makes Homeworks. I'm sorry. Actually, my last empty kind of goes along with that. This is... Why do I always say empties? I'm sorry, I watched so many empties. Okay, my last favorite is actually really cool. It kind of fits in with that one, so I didn't really give it a category, but it's kind of in the miscellaneous category because I have a few products to shout out. But this is a LED, is that what it's called? An LED lighter? Electric lighter. Basically, instead of it running out of like the lighter fluid, you plug it in, and it's really cool. Look at this. It looks like a laser. I love it. And I love that I can just charge it and plug it in. But yeah, so those are my last physical empties, but I did want to kind of shout out like 2 or 3 things. First, Love is Blind. I know it's a stupid, my last like miscellaneous favorites I don't have with me, but the first one is Love is Blind. That show, you guys, the drama in it is so good. And I just love the show. I'm really into like dramatic shows, so go give that a watch. My next one I actually don't have with me, but it is the Morphe sponge. It's not the one that's like that at the end. It's like the, you know, the weird shaped one. I'll have it linked down below, but I love it. I actually had to throw mine out because it got to the point where I couldn't even clean it anymore. Another favorite is silicone straws. My sister bought silicone straws, and I thought they were so weird. But first of all, they are so cool, and I love, like, I don't know. I just love them, and I love how we don't use plastic straws as much anymore, so love that. So I hope you guys enjoyed my very first video. Make sure you subscribe and like my video, and comment down below some ideas you'd like me to do. So yeah, bye guys!